But the number 1 seed, Flash Harry's up there, looking good.
Sixth leg
Against the 1983 Embassy World Champion, Keith Teller.
So it's the first to win 13 legs.
100.
501, of course. Subtract the scores. Hitting on a double. Watch for the bull 25. They're using that increasingly as part of their combination finishing.
Particularly on shots between 91 and 95.
Yes, that's
66.
our colleague John Gwyn's theorem. And my word, it's applied this week, Sid.
That's right. Gives you more options against an opponent on a 3-darter. So, Fermat, look out for Gwyn's
81.
first theorem, never mind his last.
Harrington there with his nose in front. Trailed early on, came back. Deller pulled a real party piece to level it up at 2 apiece, but now it's 3-2. And Harrington forging on.
140.
Elegant darts. Like a maestro in the music business, with metal
100.
instead of a little bit of wood.
Yes, it was again, Sid. We can repeat. It's well worth repeating.
59.
There's a corollary in darts and Ernest Hemingway's description of bullfighting, which is grace under pressure. And certainly Harrington always shows that in Deller too.
140.
Although more pugnacious player. Deller well placed here to level it up.
46.
16 for 2 10s.
80.
Double 10 for square.
And now
2
double.
5s.
75.
Long way off.
Yes, he'll be worried about that one. And he'll be anxious to atone and knows he'll have a chance with Harrington back on 190. But Deller will surely know he can't afford to miss again.
Done without that one blocking the treble. Forced to go for the bull.
89.
Good shot.
Keith to require 5.
1 for double 2. Double 2. Oh, he's got a marker.
Games around the 6th leg. Keith Teller. 7th leg. Rod to Ropers. Game on. 140.
Well, there was a time when the lads came to Blackpool of players, dropping on the odd juicer, the odd hot dog stall, but now they go to the cabin or the foxhole as marks on their jogging route. See how delicately beautiful that is. And see, it is a thing of intricate perfection. Rodin couldn't have sculpted a hand like that.
40.
Mind, when you see our flight cam and the gravity-defying last 2 feet of the dart, no wonder they have to hold it dead accurate.
Yes. Artistry in aerodynamics.
Risky dart, Keith.
60. Roger require 164.
Looking at 60. Harrington on a 2-darter. Keith needs 2 trebles to pressure.
41. Roger requires 66.
Harrington on 66 to move ahead again.
Off the bull wire, unlucky.
Well, he could afford that second shot there
34.
rather than go for 16 in the ball, because Keith Deller, as we saw by our strip score, back on 260.
100.
Steady
Roger
number one.
required 32.
Torpedoes at 6 o'clock high, or double 16 low.
Well, these are more like Exocet missiles.
Game
And they're pretty well as accurate as well,
well.
and destructive to Della.
8th leg. Keith to throw first. Game on.
Well, we're settling into a bit of a pattern here, Sid. After the first leg went against the head,
97.
and in fact the first two went against the darts. Since then we've settled into a pattern where the thrower has won.
But already there's signs that Della is chasing the game.
98.
Did an 111 finish when he had to. He might be having to do higher ones in the 130s to hang on to Rod, who looks as cool as a Cavalier tonight.
58.
Yes, you get a distinct impression that Harrington here still has a fair bit left in the locker.
Adjusts his flight, decides that one is only hanging in by the skin of its tip. Great cover.
124.
Oh. Della won't appreciate his luck or his score at this stage.
Poised like a Parthian prince at archery practice.
59.
Well, Rodney Harrington didn't really take advantage. Rod, keep fishing and you'll catch the big money. Wow.
60.
We've seen a lot of big fish being beached this week, Sid, and we're getting an attack of bounce-house-itis at the moment. Hasn't been that many this week.
Nope.
4 score.
And that's a credit to the board makers.
$96.
No, he's left himself on a bogey number, but at least he's moved ahead.
This would be very interesting. 60 would left to 18s. As it is, Della can't go out here.
Now Harrington's commanding this leg despite this scoring from Keith Della.
137.
He's pressured the shot. It might be a bit late. Topsy once for a cushion.
36.
So Keith Della
32.
needing 2 16s to square up and hold his throw.
I tell you, it will be tight. And those lads getting their targets in a twist.
Game on.